Hello and welcome back to PPGYT. This playlist here is all for my beautiful mummies out there. So today we're going to be doing a 45-minute pregnancy bar workout. Whether you're in your first trimester, your second trimester, or maybe your third trimester, this bar workout is suited for you with safety and definitely with lots of strengthening and toning still. So be sure to check with your physician if you're suited for some workouts right now, and otherwise grab your space. We're going to need a chair for halfway through, and let's get started, guys. So we're going to begin with a warm-up. Toes are going to just be nice and grounded to the front. We're going to start nice and easy with an inhale through the nose. And as you exhale, blow the air out. Let that weight come through the body. Once again, inhale, lift. And exhale. Good, now bring your chin down to the chest. We're going to just slowly work our way down the body, waking up bit by bit. Starting with a head circle all the way around. Feel heavy through the head. Nice stretch through the neck as you find that circle. Let's do one more round, same way. And around. Let's go other direction. 3 times around. Long through the neck, heavy through the shoulders. 2 more. And 1 more around. All the way. And bring it down. And roll it up. Let's start with the shoulders now. We're going to lift up, make a big circle. And exhale, drop it back down. We'll go inhale, lift. And exhale, drop. Let those elbows join you as you lift. And exhale, drop. 2 more around, lift. And drop. Last one around, lift. And drop. We're going to continue. Bring those arms around with you. So send it into a big circle. Let them drop around. Swing it front, around, and drop. Again, swing around. Drop it down. 2 more around. And drop. Last one. We go around and drop. Good. Let's bring those hands into a small prayer. We're going to bend through 2 legs, going down. Push that floor away. Release those hands. We go down through the bend. Push away. And a down. Push away. Find that weight into the heels. Staying nice and supported through that back still. Making sure we're not losing it by arching here, letting the weight of that beautiful baby inside you pull you down. Yes, keep that support from that pelvic floor as you go down still. Push away. We're going to do 4 more here. 4. And push. We go 3. And push. And a 2. And push. 1 more. Let's go down. And push. Now 1 leg bends only. We're going to alternate side to side. Let's go side. And a push. Other leg will go side. And a push. Once again, we go bend. And back. And a bend. And a back. 4 more. And push. 3. And back. 2. And back. 1 more with the legs bend. And back. Now let's bring that arm up and over. Side stretch. Lift it back. Side bend again. Side. And push away. We go side stretch over. Bring it back. Side bend. And push. And side stretch over. And lift back up. Side bend over. Push it back. Last time. Side reach. Lengthen up. Side bend over. And push it back. Great, guys. Give those legs a little shake. We're going to come down onto our mat. So as we come down nice and safely, come onto your knees here. We're going to just bring our hands down, walk ourselves out into a tabletop position. We have that beautiful baby here from under that we're not, again, going to let it drop down with our weight. We're going to hug that up into our spine line with a nice flat back. From here, we're going to go into a nice little arch through the spine. So this is our neutral position. We're going to start to roll through the spine until send that tailbone high to the sky. Relax your shoulders down and bring your focus up to the sky, dropping in the shoulders long through the neck. Now start to lift that baby up as you tuck your pelvis under. Find a curve through the spine. Bring that chin into the chest. Find that curve. And then you'll slowly start to roll back through the spine. Slowly let that rib cage open down, tailbone high. And now lift baby up and curve. Engage through that pelvic floor as well. And a slow roll back down. Shoulders relax. And arch. And we lift up once again. Come into the tuck. Curve, curve, curve. And relax back down into that arch. And now lift up into your flat back. Good, so we're gonna keep that back nice and neutral here, nice and flat as if we have a back on. We have a book on our back. Now we're gonna start with our right foot. We're going to flex that heel in, bring the knee just off of the floor, and we're gonna start to push it away. So we go push, bend it back in, push something away, and bend in, keeping that back nice and neutral. Finding that stability through both hands and the knee and shin that are on the floor. By engaging through the core, keep that back nice and straight. And don't worry about sending that leg too high up. Just send it right behind you, in line with that hip. We're gonna do 3 more back, and in, and 2, and in. 1 more, kick back, and in. Now bring that knee back to the floor. Walk your hands towards each other so you're in a small diamond here. Yes, now we're gonna lower just our chest down. Keep the knees to the floor. We're gonna bring our chest down to our hands. Elbows can go out to the corner and press weight. And again, we go down and push. Elbows into the back corner and press. Let your chest come down and push. Down and push. Making sure you keep some pressure into the palms, wide through the backs of the shoulders, and press. We're gonna do 4 more here. 4 and up, 3, 2, and 1, and up. Good, now walk those hands back out. We're gonna switch to the other leg again. Flex the heel in to the seat. Bring that knee off of the floor. Hips stay square as you push away. Bend in and heel push. Bend it in. We go push and in. Once again, not too high with that leg. Send it directly behind yourself, away from that hip. We're gonna do 4 more. 4 and in. 3 and in. We go 2 and in. Last one, kick it out, bend it in. Now walk those hands together, lower that chest down. Down for 2, push up for 2. Again, down for 2, and push. Bring that chest down. Feel your breasts tightening as you push that floor away. Press. Goes down, and press. 4 more down. Press away. Don't let that head drop as you lower. Last 2 here. 2. And push. Last one here. We go down. Find a little hold for 4, 3, 2, 1, and push up. And little sit back. Open up those knees. Create space for your waist to just push back on those heels. Hands to the front. Maybe you're at a different phase here through that stretch if you're a little bit higher up. Or maybe you're at a space where you can go a little bit further down. Take care of yourself. And slowly roll back up and up. Great, guys. All right, let's bring ourselves around onto our back. So even though we're doing a little bit of everything with our body, we want to make sure that waistline and that core is present throughout every exercise. Yes, always taking that energy from there and moving away through the body. So let's come down onto our back now. We have hands beside our hips. Feet are just in line with our hips, so not too wide, not too narrow. If you want to slightly rotate your toes open because you have some maybe lower back pressure that you're having, depending on which trimester you're through, decide for yourself where those toes and how wide those feet are based on where your lower back is feeling, yes? The wider they are, the more space you have for those hips. So bring your hands down to the floor, open up the backs of the shoulders to the mat, and we're gonna press those hips up, let the baby lift up to the sky, and lower back down. We go lift, push through the heels, baby goes up, and back down. And again, press the heels up, and lower. Really using the support from the seat to drive those hips up. Make sure you're not taking it from your back. You have enough strain during the pregnancy on that lower back, so this is all about working those other muscles and making sure that you're living and feeling your best throughout this whole pregnancy. We go back down. We're gonna do 3 more up like that. 3, and down. We go 2 more up. 2, and down. 1 more up. You're gonna hold at the top. Now take those hands away from the mat and reach them up to the sky. Grab those hands and hold them together as you reach up. Keeping that rib cage down. Now you're gonna do the same thing, but with a little pulse. So you go little down and push, little down, push, squeeze, down, and push, and down, and push, 6, and push, 5. Just a little release, back up, and 3, back up, 2, back up, 1 more up, and hold it there. Squeeze those glutes for 6, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hips back down. Great, guys. Keep those knees open, drive them up, and just sit here. Let those knees fall open. Support them with your hands. Good. Great work. And now let's place those feet down, and we're gonna slowly, carefully bring those knees to the side and come onto our left elbow. So we are here on our side, and we are gonna make sure that we're still supporting through that waistline. Yes, don't let that weight bring your hips down. Use that hip to send yourself away. We're gonna start with our top leg, and then we're moving into our bottom leg. So here on our elbow, bring your hand to your hip. We're going to rotate that top knee open, keeping our toes together. We rotate open. We're gonna add a little extension. We add a bend, and then we close back down and in. So keep those hips squared to the front. Let's do that all together as we rotate. Extend the leg, bend the leg in, and close it back down. Rotate open, extend, and bend, and a close. Rotate open, reach the toe long, bend it in, close it down. Rotate, extend, bend it in, close it down. We go 3 more out like this. And in, and close. 2 more, goes up, extend, and bend, and close. 1 more, goes open, extend, and bend, and close. Good. Now bring that top leg open and place it onto the floor. Bring that foot all the way down. Bottom leg is going to extend, and we're still here on that elbow. So with some pressure into that foot to stabilize, bring that bottom leg slightly forward into your corner. Rotate it open so that the inside of your leg is now slightly facing upwards. You can bring your hand down here for a little extra stability. As you lift your leg up, you're gonna find a little hold, and then you're gonna lower that back down. Safely lift it up. We go up, little hold, and control back down. Using that inner thigh to lengthen, lift up and hold, control back down. And lengthen up, and a lower, and a lift, and down. We go 4, and down, 3, and 2. Last one, lift it up and then hold it at the top. Now small little pulse to lift. Pulse, lift, pulse, lift, pulse, lift. Keep it from the inner thigh. We go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Good, guys. Close that top knee in. Extend your legs, and we're gonna slowly switch over to that other side. Move yourself around onto the other elbow, and let's come into position where we have that hip standing away, nice and lifted through that bottom waist so that the weight of your beautiful baby is not pulling you down. Yes, lift it up and relax that rib cage down. We're gonna start with our rotation of that top knee. We go open up, extend it out, bend it in, and close back down. Rotate and lift. Keep the knee where it is. Extend the leg out. Keep it there as you bend back in and close back in. And a rotate open. Extend it out, bend it in, and close it down. And rotate up, extend, and bend, and close. Starting to feel that burn in that top glute. Lots of control happening as you extend that leg out. It's a lot of work to keep that knee open. This is your last one here. Bend it in, and close back down. Great. Now we're gonna take that top leg, place it behind the bottom leg, and extend your bottom leg out slightly forward in front of your hips into that diagonal. And And you're gonna rotate your legs so that the inside of your thigh is now facing a little bit more upwards. Bring your top hand to the mat so you have a little extra stability. And using your inner thighs, you're going to lift that leg up, come into a little hold, and control back down. And up and lift, and control down. Inner thigh lifts and holds, control it down, and up, and a lower. Stay lifted on that side. As you lift that leg, don't let yourself sink into that weight. Yes, keep that standing leg here, pushing into the floor to help you stabilize. We're gonna do 2 more, up and lift, and a lower, 1 more, lift it up, hold it there. Now small little pulse to lift, pulse to lift, pulse to lift, pulse. You go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower back down. Great. Bend those knees in and come onto your seat. Let's send those legs out just into a small little V position here, releasing those inner thighs. We're gonna just flex through the toes to the shins, slowly walk yourself forward. And we're just here in a bit of a balance. Maybe you wanna grab onto your feet if you're far enough towards them, and otherwise you're just here. Maybe those feet can go a little bit wider for yourself. Good. Now stretch through those toes, come back up onto your sit bones. We'll bring one arm down and other arm high. Come into your side stretch. And lengthen up. And other arm over, little stretch. And lengthen up. Great. All right, let's bring those feet together again. We're gonna go with our feet to the floor and our arms are gonna come behind us now. So create some space here, depending on how far along you are. You maybe need to bring those feet a little bit further away from the seat. So we're gonna start first by coming up into a position. Weight is through both feet and hands so that I can come into a hover and bring my seat off of the floor here. So I'm using my core to help stabilize, and what I'm gonna do is bring off one foot. We're gonna go for a little march. So one foot is gonna come off, bring it a little to the chest, and place it back down. Other leg comes off and place. Lift it off and place. Lift it off and place. So keeping your neck nice and long, making sure you're not sinking into this position. Press into the floor to drop those shoulders. Keep that balance and hips square as you transfer your weight from one leg and to the other. And lift and lower. We're going to do 4 more. 4 and place. 3 and place. Goes 2 and place. And 1 and place. Good. Now send those hips back down. We're going to lift ourselves up again, and now we're going to go up to the upper body. So keeping your hips off of the floor. Once we come up, drive those hips a little bit higher, and we're going to go into a bend through both arms. Draw your elbows towards each other to the back, and little press back up. Draw them together and push. Together and push. So don't let them go out to the side. Keep pulling them together, down and push. Little down and push. We're going to do 5 and up, 4 and up, 3, 2, 1, and seat comes back down. Great, guys. Let's do this once more for each of those. We're going to come back up into those marches and back into those tricep dips. So lift your hips up and off, balance between hands and feet, transfer your weight to your left, lift off the right, and place. Other side goes lift and place. Keep the neck nice and long. Don't sink into those shoulders. We go up and place, up and place. 4 more. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Place it down, lower those hips, little pause. Shake out those wrists if you need. And we're gonna go back to those tricep dips. Bring the arms behind. Lift those hips up and off, drive them halfway up. And we go a little down and push. Little down and push. Allowing that weight to go into the palms as you press away. Down and press. Goes down and press. Last 5. 5 and push. 4 and push. 3, 2, 1, and release. Good, guys. Send those legs out to the front. Stand your arms high and send them up and over to the sky. Bring one arm down. You're going to pull onto that elbow. Bring it in towards the head. And send the other arm away. Pull the elbow down. Good. And we're going to release that arm. And we're going to come up into standing, guys. So, as I said before, when you're going into this workout, make sure that you have a chair available for you. If you don't have a chair in your neighborhood, just walk on over into the kitchen, use that table there, or any other space that you have. Maybe there's even a wall that you can use your hand against. So I'm going to pull my chair in to make sure, and once you've found your extra balance, you're going to face towards that balance, and you're going to come wide with your feet so that your heels are outside of your hip line, and that your toes are then rotated into a diagonal. We're going to take an inhale, lift the shoulders up, and rotate them down, feeling that openness through the chest and that drop through the tailbone. Bring your hands onto your balance, whether a little higher or a little lower, that's fine. We're going to take our time to bend through both legs, stacking our shoulders on top of our hips as we bend those legs. So we're not going into our typical squat position. We really want to imagine we have a wall in front and behind. Drive those knees out to the side. And we're going to push to come back up and up. Once again, drop that tailbone down. Send the knees out, shoulders on top of hips. And push to come back up. Let's do it again. We go down and push. Again, goes down and press. We go down and press. Using those inner thighs, we already woke up, to bring yourself into that press to come up. And goes down. And push. We're going to do 4 more here. Down. And lift. 3 more. We go down. Around those feet. And push. 2 more. Goes down. And push. 1 more here. Big bend down. And lift back up. Good. Now as we go back down, we're going to lift off one heel. So my heel comes off, weight through the 5 toes. Keep your hips equal as you bend down. Come back up and lower that heel. Lift the other heel up, bend through both legs, go down, push back up, and lower that heel. Other heel lifts, and bend, and up, and lower. Other heel, down, and up, and lower. Lift the heel, down, and push, and lower. Lift, and bend, and push, and lower. 1 more each side. Lift the heel, big bend down, lift it up, lower the heel, knee staying out, drive it open, push back up, and lower those heels. Great. So now warming up those heels and those feet, we're going to come back into that 2 feet bend, 2 leg bend. And as you lower into your deepest point, you're going to lift both those heels off, lower them back down, and then straighten through your legs. So similar to the last, we go down. Now both heels are going to lift off at the bottom. Stay low with your head, lower those heels, and now straighten those legs back up. So we're going to go down, lower, head stays here. Lift those heels, lower the heels, and press back up. And again, we go down, we lift, we lower, and up. And lift, and lower, back up. Goes bend, and lift, and lower, and up. 2 more just like this. We lift, heels to the front, and push. 1 more, goes down, and heels lift, heels lower, and up. Beautiful, guys. Quads, glutes, everything getting awoken. We're gonna go down, add a pulse at the bottom. So as you go down, add a little pulse up and down. Straighten through those legs, and then we're gonna go big side stretch over with the right arm. Lift it back up, and back down to that bend. We go down, pulse up, and straighten. Other arms goes over, and back, and down. Add that pulse, push to come up. Right arm goes side reach, and back. Down, pulse, and lift, big reach. Enjoy that movement and the stretch. And again, down, pulse, press up, side reach, bring it back, and down, add that pulse, and up, left arm goes side, and back, good. Last time with that side stretch, send it back up, and stretch, and lift, we're gonna go back down, hold that pulse now. We're gonna finish here. Through those pulses, keep driving those knees out. If you want to take away from that balance, bring your hands to the prayer. Try to go a little bit deeper now with every pulse. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and up. Drop those hands. Good. Take a little step away from your balance. Walk your hands out, and just find yourself in a nice little sit back, letting that tailbone hang out to the back. Nice little stretch through the hamstrings. Maybe we're only here today. Maybe we're a little bit further down. Wherever you are, just enjoy this release of the hamstrings. Neutral through the spine. Good. Now soften those knees and roll back. Great. All right, guys. So we're going to come into some single leg here. We have our balance with one hand on there. So my right hand is here. That means I'm going to be working with my outside leg now. So I'm going to come into a small little, that's a pretty big piece of pie actually. Any cravings for pies maybe? So we have toes are open in this kind of big pie position. And from here, outside leg is going to trace along the inside of our thigh with the toe as the knee goes open. We're going to trace that toe all the way up to the inside of the knee. And we're going to trace that toe all the way back down. Your outside hand can stay on your hip as you trace, or if you want a little extra shoulder work, you're going to bring that arm out to the side already. Yes. Trace that knee up, and trace it back down, and trace it up, and trace it down. Good. Trying to keep that standing leg nice and straight, and control the toe back down. We're going to go 2 more like this. Trace the toe up, and trace it back down. Once again, trace the toe up, and trace it back down. Now outside leg is going to go behind, and you're going to bend. Keep that knee open all the way down. Now as you press through that standing leg, bring your arm and leg up to the side. And we go back down, bend through both. Press to the standing leg, big arm up, and back down. And circle up. And again, goes down. And push, come up. Good, really working that standing leg here. Press through the leg to come lift. And back down. And push, coming back up. 2 more here. And press, lift, lift. 1 more, go down. Now you're going to hold that curtsy. You're going to find your pulse. Little push, lower. Little push, lower. Little push, down. Keeping that knee open, supported through that seat. Yes, don't let that hip sink out. Keep it wrapped and around. We go push and lower. 4, down. 3, 2, 1, and press. Good. Ooh, standing leg is feeling nice and spicy. Let's give that a little stretch. Bring your standing leg to your heel. Bend your leg. Keep that balance here. And we're just going to let that knee open up. Yes. So as we're here, feeling a nice stretch through that standing leg seat. Good. And straighten that standing leg. Drop that foot down to the floor. Cross it over here. Outside arm is going to go into a big side reach, all the way like a banana over towards that balance. Good. And lift back up and shake it out. Great, guys. We're going to turn ourselves around or just move that chair into your space. Do this on the other side. Perfect. So we're here. Back to our pie. Toes are open, heels together, tailbone is dropped, rib cage is relaxed, shoulders are open. Hand comes to your balance. Outside hand can either stay on the hip for the start or you can already bring it out to a second position with no drop. Nice and round as if you're about to hug someone. Yes, let's trace that toe up to the knee, trace it all up, and trace it back down. And again, trace it up, and trace it back down. So I'm keeping that standing leg straight, and I'm using that inner thigh to help lift that toe all the way up. And trace and lift, and bring it back down. And again, trace up, lift, and back down. Making sure we're staying dropped in that hip and not lifting up like this. Drop that hip down, only that leg is lifting. We're gonna go 3 more here, and trace it down. 2 more, and lift. Bring it back down. 1 more for the lift, trace it up. And trace it back down. Let that leg go behind. Leg goes behind and support with the wrap here. Don't let that hip sink out to the side. Wrap it up and under as you bend down. And press with the standing leg, come up. Circle that arm up. And arm goes side as you bend. Press with the standing leg and up. Control it down. Push back up. And again, goes down. And push. Watch that knee, support the seat. And push. 2 more here. 2. And up. Last one goes down. Hold that cross. And we pulse. Up, down, up, down, up, and down. Push through the front leg. Up, lower. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And up. Great work, guys. Shake out that standing leg. We stretch it out. Bring the heel to the knee. Use your balance. A little bend through the leg. And send your tailbone as if it's going to that back wall there, yes? Don't stay in that curve. Let it go back. Let that knee open. Just hold that stretch. Now release that foot. You can cross our one leg over. We're going to take a big reach, be a banana stretch towards that balance. And then focus up to the sky, long to the side of the waist. And lengthen up. Shake out those legs. Now you can leave your chair or your table, wherever it may be, and you're going to come towards it to face it with both hands now. So I'm going to turn myself a little bit to the side so you can also see what's happening with the feet. So my feet are going to come all the way together. I'm going to squeeze my glutes and draw my tailbone down. Feel my inner thighs lifting towards each other and bring my hands onto my small balance. Again, if you're higher or lower, that's all right. It's just there for your assistance, yes? So we're going to start now bending through both legs. Stack your shoulders on top of those hips. So we're in one line here and not rocking all the way like this, yes? So we go back up, down, and up. Down and up. Little bend and up. Keeping those inner thighs, shoulders on top. Your beautiful pregnant belly in front. We go 5, down, 4, inner thighs working, 3, down, 2, down, 1, down. Now stay low here. We're going to lift those heels off together, roll through the feet, straighten up your legs, and lower your heels back down. Bend through 2 legs, lift your heels off, stay low, straighten back up, and lower back down. Bend the legs. Inner thigh squeeze, lift the heels. Straighten up, and lower down. Goes bend, heels lift off, heels press up, lower back down. And again, keep those shoulders stacked. Roll through the feet, press to lift, and lower back down. 2 more like this. Lift and roll, press back up, and lower back down. Last one here, roll, and lift, and straighten. Lower those heels, go back into that bend. Now lift those heels up and off, and lower them back down. You're gonna keep that bend the whole time. Lift the heels, and lower the heels. There's a new roof over your head. So as we come up, we're not going to come up at the head. We just bend those legs a little more to lift those heels up and down. down. We go, heels, squeeze, lift, and down. Down. We go, heels, and up, and down. Back stay straight, straight, straight. We're gonna feel that burn in the quads, a little shaking happening. That's what we're here for, let it happen. We have 4 more up, and lower down. And 3 more up, and lower down. 2 more, we go lift, and lower. Last one to lift. Bring it up, then hold it here. Keep those heels together, knees together, little down, and up. Little down, and up. We go, little down, and up. Little down, and up. Little down, and lift. We're feeling that burn. We're loving it. Don't stop. 5, and up, and 4, and up. 3, lift, 2, lift, 1, lift. Hold it down. 4, hold, 3, hold, 2, and 1. Heels down, straighten up, little shake. Great work, guys. Lots of mind over matter in that. Good, standing with your balance, bring your heel to your butt. Pull it in and enjoy a little stretch through the front of the quad. Good. If you want to intensify the stretch, you can always send that heel a little bit away, come forward with your chest. Otherwise, staying here. Nice and upright, with knees together. Good, shake it out, bring that other heel in. Great. Again, knees together, making sure you don't have this gap here. Try to tuck your pelvis under and enjoy that stretch to the front of the quad still. Great, and then we'll shake that leg out. Go ahead and put your chair over to the side. If it's in your space now, we're gonna come back to the whole body. So, all right. So coming back to your space, let's start moving around a little bit more, guys. We're gonna come feet together, parallel, soften through your knees, and we're gonna rock our chest a little bit forward. So I'm here on this diagonal through my body. Hands are beside the knees, and every time I send my arms pushing back, I want you to keep your elbows straight, shoulders are not closed in, but open it together. Push it back, close it in. As I push back, I'm sending one leg out, bring it back. Push it back, bring it in, and push and in. So really try to engage through the triceps. As you push, keep those arms straight, fingertips reaching to the back. Push again, go 5, and 4, again, 3, and 2, and 1. Hold that leg out, pulse through those arms. Little push, little push, little push. Up, and up, and up. Straighten through those arms, engage the triceps with every push. Keep it up, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release, shake it out. And other side. Feet together, soften the knees, chest to the front, hands beside the knees. As we push back, we bring in that leg with the back. Push it back, bring it in, and push, and in, and in. Nice diagonal through the body, and in. Tricep squeeze, and in. Push something up, in. 4, in. 3, 2, last one. Send it back, hold it there. Now pulse those arms. Pulse push up, pulse push, pulse push. Good. Lift and lift. We go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold and in, release. Good. Shake out those arms, guys. Bring those feet nice and wide. Take those arms out as we bend. Take a big hug down into the center. Open up those arms. Drop the arm side reach. Lift it up once again. Double hug down. And open side reach. And lift. One more time. Hug it in. And reach. Bring it back and up. Hug it in, center. And side reach. And back. Good. Back to that bend. Hold it here, and we're going to just pulse with those arms, making a nice circle around. Stay low through the pulse. Let the arms come down like you're collecting flowers, lifting them up and letting them fall down. Last one here. 2 more circles. Continue that pulse. Shower those flowers over you. Last time, big hug up and up. Open those arms. Good. And straighten through those legs. Bring your toes to the front. Bring your chin down to your chest. Slow head roll around. Nice and slow, back to the start. One more time around, same way. And 2 times the other way. Bring that head around. One more. Good. And roll back up. Very nice, guys. Bring your feet together. We're going to come down to the floor. Let's finish with one more stretch. So sitting up here, legs are out to the front. We're going to cross one leg over. Give yourself a little bit of space here. It's all the way into the chest, or if you need a little bit of room here. Feel both sit bones connected to the floor. Give yourself a hug as you cross your arm and twist yourself around, lifting up. And a nice release through that spine. Any tension through the back. So you can continue feeling free throughout your day. Good, bring it back to the center. Now uncross that top leg. Place it on the inside. And you're now here with one leg out and one leg bent. You're going to take your hand, start to reach to the inside of your foot. And as you can grab a hold, maybe you're here, maybe you're grabbing onto that ankle or the inside of your knee for the stretch. Yes, wherever you are today, just hold there. And that top arm is going to come up, big rainbow up and over. And let yourself go into that side stretch. Dropping in that opposite hip. Good. And lengthen up to lift. Cross yourself back over. We're going to cross other leg in. Sit up on both sit bones before you start to twist. Hug your knee in. And take a nice twist around. Lengthening up and out of the sit bones. And back to the center. I'm going to turn this way a little bit to open up. So if top leg is over, release that down, let that knee drop open. 2 sit bones connected here. Heel is going to flex with the toes to the shin. Going to grab onto the inside of the foot, the ankle or the knee. Once you're there, opposite arm goes up and over. Find a nice stretch to come down. And lengthen up to lift. Good, last time, 2 legs out into that V. Once again, maybe those feet are a little bit wider this time. And just walk yourself down. Keep yourself supported through your hands. Let the inner thighs just release. And as you slowly want to maybe walk yourself out a little further, that's allowed. Otherwise, you're just supporting yourself with toes to shins. And inner thighs getting a nice little open. Slowly start to walk yourself back in. Grab your hands and slowly close those legs in for yourself. Bring those knees to your chest and give yourself a big hug with those knees, or a big hug around that belly. Your 45-minute pregnancy Barre class is finished. I hope you guys had a wonderful time and that you're feeling good. If you're looking for some more mommy playlists, make sure you see what other videos we have. Give us a like, a thumbs up, all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys back at your next workout.